we openden het tweede uur van Rumble met Wrecking Ball, een nummer van Neil Young in de uitvoering van Emmylou Harris, zoals dat te horen is op haar laatst verschenen CD. En die heet ook Wrecking Ball. En inderdaad, op de achtergrondzang hoorde je Neil Young. En die is hier niet. Ik denk dat ik deze microfoon moet hebben, of niet? Er zijn zoveel dingen hier omgezet. Die is hier niet. Maar Emmylou Harris die is hier wel binnengekomen in het hele kleine presentatiehokje. En met haar meegekomen is begeleider Buddy Miller. We proberen hier nog wat technisch recht te zetten. Want het is heel erg klein. Hello Emmylou.
Hello.
Hello Buddy. Welcome in the show. Allow me to make a short introduction before we proceed. Emmylou Harris is een van de legendes van de popmuziek en nu is ze net bij mij aan tafel binnenkomen schuiven. Sinds ze haar stem in 1973 en 1974 liet horen naast die van Graham Parsons is zij stevast haar eigenzinnige weg gegaan in de countrymuziek en in de popmuziek. Na het overlijden van Parsons begon ze aan een indrukwekkende solo carrière en die duurde tot op de dag van vandaag voort. Ze had jarenlang haar eigen band, dat was de Hot Band, waarin de crème de la crème van Amerikaanse sessiemuzikanten speelde en daarmee had ze commercieel zeer succesvol albums. Quarter Moon in the 10 Cent Town is een hele beroemde. In 1976 zong ze mee op de Bob Dylan LP Desire en ze coverde songs van Steve Earle, Bruce Springsteen en Donna Summer. En in 1987 maakte ze een enorme country en western klapper met Linda Ronstadt en Dolly Parton. En die multi-million-dollar selling platinum album die heette Trio. Onlangs maakte ze, terwijl ze al bijna tegen de 50 loopt, de scherpste koerswending tot nu toe. Ze vroeg de bekende producer van U2, Daniel Lanois, om een broeierige en een hele zware atmosferische cd te produceren van haar. Dat is Wrecking Ball geworden. Daar heb je net het eerste nummer van gehoord. Nu zit ze hier met haar gitaar en met Buddy Miller. Buddy, what is that instrument that you're playing? What do you call this?
Well, we were calling it Thermidor a little earlier. It's a Mando guitar.
It's a Mando guitar.
Yeah.
Buddy Miller, die je misschien kent van zijn cd Your Love and Other Lies, die een paar maanden geleden uitkwam, die speelt dus op de Thermidor. Ik hoop dat jullie me allemaal nog horen. En Emmylou zit hier op de 6-string Gibson. And I would like to ask you to first play a song.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would love to do one. See what we come up with here. Whitewing dove, hold on to your aching heart. I watch the flicker from your lips. A small town hero never dies. He fades a bit and then he slips down into the blast furnace in the heat of the open heart. And at the punch clock he remembers Blackhawk and the Whitewing dove. I remember leather boots pointing up into the sky. We fell down to our knees over there where the grass grew high. Love hunters in the night, our faces turned into the wind. Blackhawk, where are you now? Blackhawk and the Whitewing dove. We were Blackhawk and the Whitewing dove. We were Blackhawk and the Whitewing dove. Do you still have the ring I gave you on the banks of faces turning to the wind. Blackhawk, where are you now? Blackhawk and the white-winged dove. We were 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 Blackhawk and the white-winged dove.
Ik zit hier helemaal alleen om te applaudisseren voor Emmylou Harris en Buddy Miller, die speelde Blackhawk en White-Winged Dove. Hier live in het piepkleine presentatiehokje van Villa 65 Rumble. Emmylou, you were here about 6 months ago with a band, and you just told me that you played the Paradiso past Tuesday again.
Right.
Why did you come back on such short notice? Did you love our country so much?
I love your country so much, and the Paradiso might be one of my favorite places to play. And it's as part of a more extensive European and British tour. We were only able to do a few dates in November. We did a few dates in the States and then came over and did just several shows over here, and so this is a little more extensive tour, and we got invited back, and since we had so much fun, we just thought, well, yeah, let's come back.
Was Daniel Lanois in the band Tuesday also?
No, he just did the tour in November.
Yeah.
And so...
Because he was the very influential producer that you used on your latest record, Wrecking Ball.
Oh, yes, and it was great that he was able to do those few shows. I think it really showed me how to put a band together to play that record live. Then I had the task of finding the formidable task of finding somebody to replace Daniel, and I was really fortunate to be able to get
Mr. Buddy Miller.
because he's fantastic, and we sort of haven't missed a beat, and got the same rhythm section that we had, Daryl Johnson and Brady Blade, a couple of New Orleans.
You've always worked with very good musicians all your life, even with the hot band. You've always picked the best, and you also worked with some of the greatest musicians in American history, Johnny Cash and Bob Dylan and so on. How do you know all these people? Do you just have their phone numbers and you just say, "Hey, this is Emmylou, can you play with me?" and they all say yes? How does that work?
Well, in the case of Bob Dylan, he invited me, but I think he just wanted a girl singer, and somebody who knew me said, "Oh, well, I know a girl singer."
And that was you.
And that was me, and and so it was just one of those serendipitous things that happen. I've been kind of blessed with that. Just seems like I just go along and do my work, and then all these great things happen, and I run into starting out with really great musicians that came to my attention through working with Graham, then getting them to work on my album, and then having them be in my band, which started kind of a thing of people wanted to be in the band, and it sort of
we're talking about the hot band now.
Sort of established a kind of, this was a quality group to be in, and plus it was fun.
Yeah.
Because I think I really encourage my musicians to step out and play. That that's as much a part of the show as the singing.
Yeah.
And so it was always a real ensemble thing. And so then, once a musician would leave, there was usually several people, really good people waiting in the wings to take their place. So I've been real lucky. And,
your latest record, I mean, you've changed styles and you've walked different paths during your career. Wrecking Ball is a very, well, that might be a bit odd to call it that, but it's a strange record. I mean, it's gloomy, it's atmospheric.
Yeah.
It's not a rock record, it's not a country record, it's a swampy record. There's something dark and mysterious about it. Why did you decide to make such an album? I mean,
well, I didn't really decide to make any specific record. I had the opportunity to work with Daniel, and he was and is my favorite record producer. I love his solo work, the Akadi and Beauty of Winona albums. The work that he's done with everyone are favorite records of mine.
And so it was really just saying, well, I have the opportunity to work with Daniel and Juan, and let's just see what we come up with. And really, that was it. I don't
But you
think
came
either
up
of
with-
us knew. Either of us knew what we were going to come up with. I mean, I brought a few songs and my voice, and he brought his very special point of view that he has. He has a way with rhythms and melodies and manipulating sounds. As a musician, he's very distinctive, and so all those elements together, we sort of made our own soup.
Yeah.
The wrecking ball stew.
The wrecking balls too, but it's a strong soup. It shouldn't be taken lightly, I guess.
Well, I think it's got some pretty high calorie songs in there, and I think the playing is phenomenal. He brought an interesting group of musicians with Larry Mullen from U2
Yeah.
and Tony Hall from the Neville Brothers as the rhythm section. Two very excellent musicians from different musical worlds who had never worked together before. So once again, it's that experimental element that he also brings to records, where he's never going to make the same record twice, even though there is a very distinctive sound, I think, to all of Daniel's records.
Yes,
but
definitely.
I wanted some of that.
Yeah, and you got it.
Yeah.
You've had an already impressive career, and from interviews I get it that you wish to continue until you're very old.
Well, I never said that.
Oh well, I read somewhere that you wanted to push on till 85 at least.
Well, I was probably having a good day.
Today you
Well,
might want to.
No, I don't know. I want to keep my options open. I think as long as there's an interesting song that I want to sing, I'll figure out something to do with it.
Okay. Do you have another interesting song for us?
Yeah, this one goes back a little bit further. This goes back to the beginning for me.
Yeah.
Let's see where we are. And Buddy's going to help me out on this. Love hurts, love scars, love wounds, and mars any heart not tough or strong enough to take a lot of pain, take a lot of pain. Love is like a cloud, holds a lot of rain. Love hurts. Love hurts. I'm young, I know, but even so, I know a thing or two. I've learned from you. I've really learned a lot. Really learned a lot. Love is like a stove, burns you when it's hot. Love hurts. Love hurts. Some fools think of happiness, blissfulness together.
don't even want to applaud. It was beautiful. Thanks very much. Emmylou Harris and Buddy Miller here live in the studio van Villa 65 Rumble. One more question. What's next? I mean, you've just made Wrecking Ball, touring,
Well,
and
I'm
then?
touring. I'm going to tour this probably off and on until the end of the year, and then don't really know. I'll do another record at some point when I feel I've got the songs. And but right now we're having a great time with touring the record. You know, the songs are feeling good, and the old songs are feeling like they're new with this new band. So I'm just a road animal for the time being.
Okay, road animal Emmylou Harris, thank you very much for being here. And Buddy Miller, thanks very much too. Hier zijn de Fun Loving Criminal.